So just before we get into the actual Pokemon video, I want to tell you guys a couple of the reasons why this hasn't been out earlier. I've actually made two separate episodes that were going to be episode 1, and Sony Vegas just keeps refusing to render them. As you guys can see on the screen right now, this is kind of the problem that I've been having. It just won't render it. It only gets up to like 3 to 10% somewhere in there each time, and then it just stops going, and then the timer just keeps going and it won't render the video for some reason. So I think I figured it out. Hopefully it will work with this one, but yeah, basically what I did in the other two episodes is on one of them I went around and fought 3 gym battles, and both of these were recorded while I was out of town, by the way. And I fought 3 gym battles in Nevada that was the second one that I did. And then the first one, what we did is we evolved ourselves a Vaporeon on screen, which I'll show you guys in this episode. And then I also evolved a Dratini into a Dragonair, which is a really low level one, and I feel like I should have waited to be able to do that. But you guys will get to see some other cooler Pokemon that I did in today's episode, and also a bunch of grindy kind of stuff where you're trying to get your guys leveled up, all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of this video. Hopefully it does work out pretty well and won't fail to render, and I will see you guys in the video. Hello and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So as you guys can see on the screen right now, I am now level 24, so I've been playing this a lot in my free time, haven't been recording it all the way through, which I feel like I should have been recording a little bit more when it first came out, but I was having so much fun when I was out of town that, I don't know, I just got really into it and just did it a lot in my free time, and I've been really enjoying the game. So what we're going to be doing in this video is first I'm going to show you a little bit of the updates that we've gotten. I hatched 9 eggs yesterday, actually, when I was going around, and we found a Dratini nest about 15-20 minutes away from my house, which is freaking awesome. So, as you guys noticed, got a bunch of Bulbasaurs, got some Charmanders, worked our way up to a Charmeleon. I actually went to work with my dad one of the days, and I was just hanging out. They had a Pokestop in the office, and I got another Charmander out of an egg and evolved a Charmeleon, which was awesome. If you guys keep up with my social media stuff, you guys will notice I'll give you kind of updates each day on what I found. But for these are going to be a little bit more spread out. I want to make it like a regular series, but I'm still working on getting a camera set up. I'm going through some of my old camera stuff. Like, me and my dad used to do a bunch of photography all the time, and so there's actually video functions on some of those cameras, so I've been going through trying to set one up. I'm trying to get like a mount that works for it that I can have like when I'm in the car or like walking around with it or something like that. And I'm not really like, I don't know, I haven't really vlogged before personally, so I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. I'm kind of practicing it a little bit. So in a Pokemon Go video coming pretty soon, you guys will start seeing like face cam type stuff where it's like more like a vlog type thing. And yeah, so as you guys see, I've scrolled through a couple of Pidgeots and stuff. So for most of this episode, it's not going to be a whole lot of talking and stuff. What it is it's more of an update of what I've done. So I actually did get myself a Nidoking, which it takes a lot of candies to get up to that. You got to save up 100 after you get a Nidorino. And so I finally got to that recently. I hatched a Nidoran out of an egg, and it gave me a bunch of candies and was able to finish it off. And so for the rest of today's episode, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going down to like a local kind of, it's like a couple of restaurants area, and there's a couple of gyms and stuff like that. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over there and actually going over, and I'm just going to be going to the Pokeloots doing laps, and I'm going to turn on a lucky egg and be catching stuff. And I have a bunch of lucky eggs saved up with a bunch of tokens I've gotten from gym stuff, and I think I had one iTunes gift card that I was given while I was out of town, and so I used a bunch of that for some Pokecoins. Not a whole lot, but I was able to get a decent amount of lucky eggs and stuff like that out of it from that, and also cashing in tokens from beating gyms consistently each day. And so I was able to get a bunch of that stuff. So you guys will see me evolving a ton of stuff. Like you see, when I look at the Growlithe, it's at 53, and this one's almost a level 900. So this is going to be a really high level Growlithe once I evolve it. But I still have those guys saved up. I'm just kind of stockpiling a bunch of stuff, waiting for when trading comes out so that I can sell some, or not sell, just kind of trade the Pokemon with other people. I'm not sure really how that's going to work, if you can do long distance or not, but it would be really hype either way. I'd be able to trade with my cousins in town, or when I'm going on trips, if I go to like the East Coast or the West Coast or something like that, I could trade with people for different types of Pokemon in the area, which would be pretty cool. So here's just an update on the squad. We got the Golems. Golems are super OP in Texas because most of the Pokemon people have are like grass and electric and like that kind of area. And so like this Hulk guy, even though he's not a high level compared to most of my guys, he does most of the work here. But like when I was in Nevada, my Vaporeons were super OP. As you guys saw in the last one, I evolved a Vaporeon, and I actually got another one recently. I evolved another Eevee and tried that trick where you rename it, and I actually got another Vaporeon as well, which you guys will probably see in just a little bit once I scroll down to it. But we got a Rhyhorn, some Rhydons, just Hitmonlees and stuff like that. But we also picked up a Chansey, which was also freaking awesome. And we've been just hatching a bunch of eggs. As you guys see, there's like one or two of a bunch of different things. Most of those ones, like the Horsey, the Jinx, the Electabuzz, all those things are from eggs. I caught another Pinsir yesterday, but I think I cashed it in because I didn't really need it because I had 2 high-level ones. I got one that was like 100 or something yesterday. And I got this Beast, which is a North American-only Pokemon. And I got him out of a 10-kilometer egg while I was in Nevada. So you see, I still have a ton of EVs saved up. Pretty soon I'm gonna start evolving these guys. I'm not sure, I might evolve one of them later on today, but we'll have to decide then. But as you can see, I have a 1974 Vaporeon, which is the one that we evolved in the last Pokemon Go episode, which was freaking awesome. And then this is the one that I evolved recently, and I still gotta power it up a bit, but I'm not sure. It might be pretty close to taking on our original Vaporeon in level and everything, but it does have a little bit different moves. As you see, it has Water Pulse and Water Gun. That one, it does pretty decent with Water Pulse. I just don't like how you have to charge it up so many times because it's split up into 4. While on this one it's just 2 and it does a lot more damage. I feel like it's a lot more worthwhile to wait. But as you can see, Jolteons, Flareons, all the usual stuff. But here's what I went around yesterday, which for you guys, by the time you see this, it'll be a little bit from when I recorded it. But I went around yesterday. If you look at Twitter, you can see like the exact day and everything when I got it. But look how many Dratinis I caught yesterday, guys. And that's ridiculous. Like, this is the one I got out of the 10-kilometer egg. I probably shouldn't have evolved him. I should have kept the candies because I would have been able to evolve like a higher level one. Like, I could evolve this Dratini, which is 476. And it's already, before it's even evolved, is a higher level than the one I already evolved. Which was kind of dumb of me to evolve that one, but I really shouldn't have. But I'm going to keep going back to that Dratini nest over the next like week or so and try to save up enough to evolve like one of my top Dratinis in level up to a Dragonair and then a Dragonite, and I want to be doing that when I'm recording, obviously, and you guys will get to kind of see that area. It's kind of near like an apartment complex, little like own little area, I guess. It's like near like a river or a creek or a pond or something like that. And yeah, so we were just hanging out there. I went there for like 2.5 hours yesterday and was just hanging out there. It was a lot of fun. And I got to talk to a bunch of people and was just constantly finding Dratini. So I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head out now. I want to find this Kadabra. Boys, we might go hunting for a Kadabra right away. I'm not sure if I'll have it in the video or not. But if I do find it, I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. I'm going to go grab some food and going to go head over by those restaurants and stuff. And just going to collect up a little bit more Pokemon and try to level up, get our guy a little bit closer to level 25, and yeah, that's basically the plan. As you can see, walked 87 kilometers now. We've done a lot more than the last episode, and here's all of my statistics if you guys want to compare them to your own, and let me know in the comments different stuff that you guys have. But I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to go catch some stuff, and we're going to put on some background music, and you guys will see a little bit sped up version of what I've been up to today.
Trust. Shiny Charizard for life. I wanna be the very best. Just know when you see me, you're looking at the very best. You could have 10 Master Balls, you still can't match. The very best. Don't care about legendary birds, you can't attack. The very best. Ash Ketchum catches them all, but I only catch the very best. Yo, man try to ask me why Charizard. Man think that I'm gonna shop my cards like I need peas. Man's gonna see them framed on the wall when I get my yard. Smile on my face just like Gengar. Think I'm new to this? Nah, turn the clocks back, go wood green tops. See me trading a shirt, nah, I put the work in, that's why I am the very best. Better move that link cable, bro, you can't twang. The very best. There ain't no fainting round here, fam, my gangs. The very best. I will straight for your HP, that's why they call man. The very best. Yo, talking like say you're gonna sky me. When I draw for the ball, you be like, why me? Trust me, cuz one by one I'll make all 6 of them YE. Man's got Japanese and Chinese. Don't try to tell me about Chinese. Been there, done that. Bought a t-shirt, wore it with shorts and dry knees. I'm an old school bad man, always been the very best. You weren't around back then, or you would have seen the very best. No rare candy needed for me to achieve the very best. If you're talking the first 151, then call me the very best. Yo, no Benz.
And we are now back. So after I went around and was doing my laps with all the lucky eggs, as you guys saw, it was kind of sped up, little sped up version. If you guys will look at this real quick, I gotta scroll down to where my Dratinis are. I went back to that Dratini nest later on that day, and it was actually today that it was, and I just got home just a little bit ago, and you'll see the Dratinis that I caught. So I have a bunch of 500s now. I started getting higher level ones near the end of the time I was there, And if you keep scrolling on down, you'll notice that I have so many of them. You want to see how many candies I have? I have 116. So technically, right now, I could go into this Dragonair and evolve him into a Dragonite. But what I did do instead is I decided to hang around. I hung around about 20-30 minutes longer, caught a couple more Dratinis, and made it to where I could transfer in all of my lower level ones. So what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to go through, I'm going to have 117 right now, candies. So each time I transfer one of these guys, I get another candy from it. So there we go, there's 118, and then we're going to have 119 really soon. And we're going to make our way all the way up to 125, and what we're going to do is we're going to evolve our top Dratini really quick. And once we evolve that bad boy, we are going to evolve him straight after that into a Dragonite, and then use whatever candies we have to power him up with, whatever space we have left to power him up with. So it actually worked out pretty well, and I was going to save this for a separate video, and I kind of decided against it because it's in like an apartment complex area, and some people were starting to notice that a bunch of people were doing laps around their neighborhood, and we're starting to get a little bit frustrated. So we decided to head out later on and give them some of their own personal space, I guess, or whatever, because they're trying to park their cars and adjust stuff and stuff like that. So instead of bringing a camera over there and trying to do a whole episode with it, I decided to combine it into the end of this one because I did get enough Dratinis, and I wasn't really recording while I was catching all the Dratinis anyway. And yeah, so there we go, we have 125, and look how many Dratinis we still have left over. So we're going to go up to this 590 Dratini, which I think we should do the 590, yeah, because this 571, we could power him up, but power him up like one more time, but I'm not sure if it'd go above 590. I'm not really sure. It's kind of like a random increment. So what we're going to do, we are going to evolve this guy using 25 Dratini candies, and let's evolve him into a Dragonair. That's 2 episodes in a row. We get ourselves a Dragonair, but this one's going to be a lot higher level, and when we evolve this guy, he's going to be a freaking Dragonite, and we actually have enough candies to do a double evolution back-to-back, which is going to be completely epic. So there's our second Dragonair. Let's see what CP level he is. He might be blocking the number. Usually they spawn up above it. No, he didn't. Oh, it's over 1,000. I was expecting it to be like 800 or 900. So that's actually pretty good. So we got ourselves 101 Dratini candies now. So let's scroll on down to our Dragonair. Level 1,084. Okay, I'm really hoping that I can get one that's above 2,000. If I could get above 2,000 Dragonite, I would be so freaking hyped. So right now, we got 56,000 Stardust, so we have the Stardust to be able to upgrade him a bunch using a bunch of the spare Dratini candies that we'll be getting over the next couple of days. So what we're going to do is we are going to evolve this bad boy. We are going to get ourselves a Dragonite. It should be all good. Evolve Dragonair. We're about to get ourselves a Dragonite. I have spent so much time over the past couple of days trying to gather enough candies, and tonight there was just so many Dratinis. We are just on a roll. And there he is. There is the man, the myth, the legend, the Dragonite. Sweet, we got him. Alright, what do we got? What level is he? Dragonite, registered to Pokedex. I mean, I could have waited for a lucky egg, but honestly, too hyped right now, and he's blocking the number. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, 2,238. That is ridiculous. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cash in some of our guys and see how much we power him up. So I'm going to try to power him up as much as possible. We're not going to cash in our Dragonair. That would be bad. We spent like 25 in our last episode to be able to get that guy, which I probably shouldn't have done, but it did work out. We were able to save up ourselves a nice little Dragonite. So let's transfer in some more Dratinis really quick and see how many we can save up real quick. Okay, we're going to transfer in up to 6. Right now, and then we'll see how many times we need to power him up to get him completely maxed out. I'm thinking he might be around 23 to 2,400, which would be completely epic. Let's power up Dragonite. He goes up 47 from one powering up. That is ridiculous. Alright, guys. That is awesome. So, actually, we're able to power him up again. Let's do it one more time. Let's see, what do we got? We can actually do it a couple more times, actually. We're at 2331. We might get him to over 2,400 if we're able to power him up 2 more times. So let's cash in a couple more of our Dratinis over, like, a sporadic time over the next week or so. We'll probably be able to grab some more Dratinis, and, yeah, should be good to go. So let's grab this one and we'll power him up one more time, see how close that gets him to being maxed out. And the cool thing about powering up Pokemon is you actually are able to power them up more than you were before once you level up again. So I don't think I'm able to power him up. Trainer level is too low to power up. So basically you got to level up your actual XP level to be able to level him up. So I believe that is my highest, is that my highest CP guy? Yeah, we got a Dragonite. That's our top guy. So 2378. That is absolutely ridiculous. Our top guy was 2055. Our freaking Arcanine, which actually I got a I think I got a screenshot of it somewhere. But when I was in Nevada, I was able to take over the Bellagio fountains with this Arcanine, and I named it Cosmopolitan just because we were hanging out around there, and that's where I actually evolved him. And so I named it after the hotel / casino, and then went and took over Bellagio with it, which I thought was pretty cool. So we got to come up with a really cool name for this Dragonite. So I might come up with one in my own time, or if you guys have a couple different ideas I could rename this guy to, that would be freaking epic if you guys could leave some suggestions down in the comments as well. But he knows Steel Wing and Dragon, and the Dragon Claw is going to be absolutely legendary, and the Steel Wing is going to do a decent amount of damage. I believe it does the same amount of damage as my Vaporeon does. Oh, it actually does more than the water gun that I normally use. So he'll be hitting really hard with the steel attacks. I'm going to have to look at probably the type chart to see what he's super effective against with a steel attack, but Dragon is a solid attack. We got ourselves a Dragonite, almost 2400, and he's like almost 400 points higher than our top guy. So I'd say that was well worth the grind of getting ourselves a Dragonite. This guy is an absolute beast, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Pokemon Go. I had a lot of fun making this episode. It was just a lot of fun going through trying to catch all these Zucchinis to be able to level them up. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a really awesome name on this guy that you guys suggest down in the comments down below. And yeah, that's basically what we got. We got ourselves a freaking Dragonite, boys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.